Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
Good morning. I'm Nicole Brady with the latest from Denver 7. Today, Colorado will welcome a new governor. This morning at 11 a.m., Democrat Jared Polis will be sworn in as our state's 43rd governor. Polis is the first openly gay man to be elected governor in a nation's history. Since 2009, Polis served as a U.S. House representative for Colorado's 2nd District, serving Boulder County. Today, the city of Denver will look at changing the rules for short-term rentals, giving homeowners more hoops to jump through before they can rent out their home. This applies to sites like Airbnb and VRBO. Denver 7's Micah Smith takes us through the proposed rules.
These new rules would require a little bit more work from hosts. I talked to Buffy Guilfoyle, who's been renting her home out since 2012. She invited us inside her Airbnb, and we talked about the rule proposals. The first rule requires short-term rental hosts to let their insurance company know they are renting out their home. This could result in needing more than just Airbnb or VRBO's coverage, which many hosts have. Next, hosts would have to notify their homeowners associations. And if your HOA isn't short-term rental friendly, you may have to stop hosting guests. Third rule, the city could deny or revoke a license for, quote, good cause, which includes evidence that a host has had a negative impact on their community. And last rule addresses responsible parties. If a host is out of town, they must have someone in Denver who will be responsible for the property during a guest's entire stay. Guilfoyle says she's particularly concerned with how the insurance rule will be implemented and thinks it could turn some potential hosts away.
I think it's good for us to have rules and to abide by the rules. I would like it if we had better enforcement right now of the rules that are out there, because then we would have a more level playing field.
Now that you've heard the rules for yourself, you can voice your opinion on them today. There will be a public meeting that starts at 4 p.m. That's at the Wellington Webb City Building on Colfax. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
The rules of the road are changing for electric scooters. The Denver City Council unanimously approved a new law last night. Starting in the next few weeks, you must ride scooters in bike lanes instead of sidewalks, like the current rules say. If there is no bike lane, you'll ride in the street, as long as the speed limit is no higher than 30 miles an hour. If neither of those options is available, then you are allowed to ride on the sidewalk, but you must go slow. A lot needs to happen in just a short amount of time between the Denver Teachers Union and School District. In just 10 days, the current teacher's contract expires. Today, both sides will meet for talks, and several school board members will be in attendance. The district says they agree with the union that the current system needs to be simplified and more money needs to be invested in teachers. The teachers union says it wants a higher base pay as well as a more simplified system.
I've heard countless stories of educators unable to understand their paychecks. Paychecks are like, in Denver, are like math problems that sometimes payroll cannot even explain. It's quite challenging and complicated, so that's why we want to simplify the system so everyone can understand it.
It's complicated because teachers can earn different incentive pay based on school performance, specialties, tuition reimbursement, or other factors. That's why they're asking for a more simplified system. Today, the State Department of Health will update numbers on how much the flu has spread in our state this season. Colorado remains among the worst states in the country right now for high flu activity. Numbers from last week show close to 600 people have been hospitalized so far this year. The CDC says Colorado is one of 24 states where the flu is widespread. Doctors say there is still time to get that flu shot. Let's check in with Lisa now for a look at your first alert forecast.
It's a lot nicer this morning, not nearly as gusty as what we saw yesterday, so some calmer conditions, although it is going to be a little cooler today. Yesterday we had highs in the mid to upper 50s. Today we're going to be a little closer to that 50-degree mark, upper 40s to near 50 right around Denver and most of the metro area. We'll see some sunshine this afternoon, and then tomorrow low to mid 50s, so a touch warmer on Wednesday. Now Thursday, it's the warmest day on this current 7-day forecast, close to 60, a really nice warm up on Thursday. We will see another storm though hit the state. It's going to bring some snow to the mountains starting Thursday night, and we've got a shot at a little light snow here in town on Friday. So far doesn't look like it's going to be enough to mess with any of the commutes, but we'll keep an eye on it. It does get cooler as we head into the weekend with some mid to upper 40s from Friday through Sunday. Nicole?
All right, thanks Lisa. We all love saving money, and today we have a good deal for you. The Denver Center for the Performing Arts offers a limited number of $10 tickets to some of their shows, and today is one of those $10 ticket sales.
DCPA Access is a program that the DCPA is able to offer thanks in part to SCFD funding, which is provided by taxpayers in the 7-county metro area.
Here's how it works. The tickets are $10 plus the $1.50 service charge, so $11.50 each. You can order a maximum of 4 tickets per show. Today, the Denver Center for Performing Arts will offer tickets for last night and the night before. And the next Tuesday, the DCPA will offer tickets for Anna Karenina. We have more details on how to buy the discounted tickets on our Denver 7 app. This has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back here later for another update and download the Denver 7 Breaking News app for alerts. I'm Nicole Brady.